Good morning, everyone. I'm Carolyn Cole from the Easton Shoveltown Cultural District, and I'm here at our art co-op, which is at the Millie Packard House on Main Street, and I hope you'll come by and visit us. We're now open on Saturdays and Sundays from 11 to 3. We're very proud of this new endeavor, and today in our Artist on Display program, we're presenting some wonderful jewelers that we have. We actually have 3 jewelers that work from this center, and we're going to show you a couple of the pieces from 2 of them today. I'd like to introduce you to Beverly Carlson, one of our jewelry artists. The name of her company is Ring by Ring Design, and Beverly will explain to you why it got that name and also show you some of her really beautiful pieces.
Thank you. The name Ring by Ring Designs came from the method that I use for making one of my techniques, which is chainmail. They are made literally 1 ring at a time, or ring by ring. Most of the rings are quite small. Some tend to be smaller than others, like this one that it's a ring, finger ring, and these are 20 gauge and very, very small. Can't remember. My other technique that I like to do is called kumihimo, and that is a Japanese form of braiding. It allows you to do a lot of different types of things. This one, for example, is made with different kinds of seed beads, and I call this grapevine. This one is a necklace that is made with fibers, and I don't have a name for it, but it has a seashell on the bottom and looks very nice in the summer, almost all year round. This one is a necklace made with seed beads in a pattern, and then has a nice pendant on the bottom. I usually make them so that they are adjustable, because none of us likes to wear the same size. Or when you change clothes, sometimes you need it shorter than others. This is another chainmail piece that I've made recently. It's hard to get it to stop swinging. And I call this Rainbow Sunburst. And again, this can have a different size chain on it. These pieces are made with gemstones. I have a local person in Bridgewater that sells fossils, but he also sells gemstones. And this one, for example, is a picture jasper, and we have malachite and charlite and another picture jasper. Again, they can be made with different lengths.
Next, I'd like to introduce Claire Dalton of Claire Dalton Designs, and she's the second of our 3 jewelers, and she'll explain some of her and show you some of her beautiful pieces as well.
Hi. I started jewelry making as a hobby, and I want to keep it as a hobby. I've always enjoyed stones and going to the beach and picking up different beautiful stones, so I really like working with gemstones, natural stones. I especially like making a tree of life, and I use all sterling silver wire for the hoop, for the twisted trunk, and for the chain. And this one is in a multicolor tourmaline, and I have one here in a green malachite. And I try to make them a little bit different shapes, some circle, some more oval. And I have a nice one here for the spring with rose quartz and a green jasper. Right. I have a nice necklace here that I like. It's in a blue lace agate. It's a light blue with some very faint stripes, and Swarovski crystal in between. I always like a little sparkle. This one over here, again, very nice for the summer, reminds me of the different colors in the ocean. It's 2 stones. One is called Amazonite, the big one. The smaller one is called Apatite. I have a few bracelets here. One is in a man-made tumbled sea glass look with a sterling silver angel charm and sterling silver wire. And this one is an aquamarine, a cut nugget of aquamarine with a Swarovski crystal in between. And again, I love the ocean, and a lot of the colors I like are reflective of that, of the sky and the ocean.
Our third jeweler is Avani Jeweler, which is actually a team of Lisa Ciccolini and Nancy Conley. They're going to tell you a little bit about their jewelry and show you some pieces and tell you a little bit about how they make them.
Hi, I'm Nancy, and Lisa and I started jewelry making back in about 2008, and we just really enjoyed coming up with our own custom designs. And these are some of the things that we've made. We really specialize, or love to work with freeform metalwork, which is actually taking the sterling silver and shaping it into like a spiral that's on here and hammering it. And then I use an adhesive, a bead adhesive. It makes a custom central stone for that. Another thing that we like to do is, so I've designed this one, which is making a pendant without actually using soldering, by just forming the wire and then shaping it in such a way that I can attach a jump ring and then put a decorative stone, which here I'm using fluorite. Would you like to talk about some of your...
Hi, I'm Lisa, and like Nancy said, we like working with wire a lot, sterling silver wire, and one of the things that we do is working with freeform stone and wire wrapping it. There is no glue involved, no soldering. It's all done by hand, and it's really fun to have, you know, the stones that are different shapes. This is mookaite, like the one I'm wearing here is another shape, and we have this one here is more of a teardrop shape. So they come in all different sizes. Can wear them with any necklace, you know, leather cord, sterling silver chain. Could be worn with anything,
like
dressy or casual.
Too, like what you
And the
have on
omega
there.
chain too, right? And we also, you know, design our own earrings, sterling silver ear wires. With, I think this is a green moss agate.
Yes.
And also like Nancy, actually she made this one here. You can talk about that one.
Yeah, that I used what's called a jig, and you just attach the wire on one side, and then you just kind of like around the little pegs, you twist it. It's hard to describe it anyway, but it's really fun. And you can come up with many different designs. And then you attach this here as lapis, one of our favorite stones.
And we also do, we do have nature jewelry that we love, you know, because we are near the beach, and so we love working with shells, dragonflies, butterflies, and
We even have some hummingbirds.
yes, we do have some hummingbirds too. So we love working with, we love nature, so we love working also with nature in our jewelry. This is a necklace that has some sterling silver shells and chrysocollus stones on there, which is, it's a beautiful stone. It's very earthy, like. And what else?
Oh, we should talk a little bit about our name Avani Original. Well, we call ourselves Avani Originals, and the Avani is a name which means from the earth. I believe it's a Hindu name, and that's where all precious stones and metals come from. So that's why we decided to call ourselves Avani Originals.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, ladies, for joining us. And I hope the public will come to our co-op, which is open Saturday and Sundays from 11 to 3. We have some wonderful pieces in jewelry, and we also have some beautiful artwork and stained glass work and pottery as well. Thank you.